Hey, you guys. Are you there? Hold on. I forgot to invite Ness. Oh my God. I forgot to send her the link. Hold on. Let me send it to her. I can never find her when I need her in here. Here she is. She said, you can send me the thing when you can. Hold on. 1 second, you guys. I'm so sorry. Let me send that to her. I'm over here thinking she's just running late. Oh my God, you guys, I can be replaced. I can be replaced, you guys. Hi, everyone. I forgot to send Ness the link, so she should be on in a minute. Hold on. She just wrote me and said, anytime. She's like, I see you started the link, but I don't have my link. Love, love, love to everyone. Look at that, 1,000 in the room already. Oh, thank you, you guys. Thank you, you guys. I think I see her come. Here she is. I am so sorry. I'm like, oh, is this Biatch late or what? She's never late. And then I'm like putting the intro, and I thought, well, I'll just entertain while we're waiting for her. And then you sent me, hey, listen, anytime, just send me the link. I'm like, oh my God.
No worries. Hi, you look so cute with a little minty top. Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone. She always knows my top. She always gives me critique on my top.
Yes, it's very cute with the little cross thing. But hello, everyone.
Mel kind of had a sort of a minty top too today.
Oh, really? You both had the same fashion memo?
Yeah. I actually had a real good time with Mel. I mean, I always do, but it was one of those days psychically where we're hitting it.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. So, folks, be sure to watch that right after it's posted. Hi, Nicole. Hi, folks. So, folks, we're doing something a little different. We are going to chit chat, and we're going to take a little bit of break from the news about films and TV shows around spirituality. So, Linda and I love films. We chit chat about films all the time. I'm giving her recommendations. She's giving me. And I'm curious because as much as we, Linda, you do your psychic hits with tarot, I use my astrology, but we're both spiritual people, at the core of us. We understand there's way more happening than what we're aware of as humans. And so I thought it would be fun to mix both. And so I can share some films that helped me spiritually, like open up and understand more. And then Linda, you can share some too that you think of. And then we love to hear from folks. I don't know if we're going to be on for the full hour. We'll probably be like 30 minutes, 45.
I got nothing on after this. We can be as long as everybody wants.
Yeah, we'll just see what everyone has because I'm curious because I come from a very particular culture. So I have certain films that I use. Linda, you have, different culture experiences. So I thought it'd be fun for us to share.
Oh, I love that.
Take a break from the news, take a break from the heaviness. But one thing I do want to say, Linda, in terms of films, in terms of news, when they posted that image last week of the masked person at the door, that could have been a trailer for a horror film. Like, what the F?
No.
That was just horrific. I just want to send prayers to Nancy Guthrie and her family in terms of that. But I can share
about not going back on the Today Show, and I feel her mother wouldn't want her to do that.
Yeah,
she can take a year off, but I think her mother would want her to go back.
She wouldn't want her to go back.
She would.
Oh, she would want her to go back. Yeah.
She doesn't want her to stop her career.
Maybe for like 6 months or something.
Yeah,
she might just take a break.
Why give these awful people more power?
So. Yeah. And I think there'll be more information once, we start to find stuff in terms of who was involved, because I think she did she brought everyone to her hometown 3 months ago. She did a Today Show segment about Tucson and her mom. Yeah.
She did? Okay.
Yeah, there's speculation. I mean, there are a lot of theories right now, but there's some speculation that by her doing a hometown show, that might have inspired someone. If this, yes, I know. So it's but we're going to talk about spirituality. We're going to talk about films. I'm going to share some first, and then I'm curious, Linda, you to share it. And then folks.
Listen, she doesn't have her own YouTube show, so I like it when she takes over on this one.
Gives you an idea.
Then I can go for the ride. But may I say something really quick?
Yeah, go for it.
And ask me anything and have me pull the cards on
anything
you want me to do. But I finally rented for a high price Greenland 2.
Oh, you did? Oh,
with my guy. And everybody said, oh, wait till it streams. You're not going to like, but I did it on Amazon Prime.
Okay.
I rented it. I've watched it twice. I really liked it.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, but honestly, were you really listening for the dialogue, or were you just watching your favorite fella just
well, he doesn't look that good anymore. He's gotten old looking but no, the story. I like the storyline.
Oh, interesting. Okay, that story must have really hooked you. Did you like the first one too?
Yes.
Okay.
Now that one got high ratings.
It did.
The second one got really low ratings.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it, you guys. FYI.
Okay, that's good too. I think it got a little complicated. I think the first one was like in the United States, and they were running away, and this one was like, because I think they were in a vessel and they were moving around. So okay, well, it's good. Sometimes
it was good. I enjoyed it.
Okay, let me see if I can share.
Everybody's saying Robert Duvall died today. Yes, he did. And you know who else died was, but he was 95, so he had a full life. But he was a great actor. But who else died? I just sent it to my sister. It was, where is he? Wayne from the Osmond Brothers died today.
Oh, wow.
He was having a bunch of strokes, and Donnie said he was able to get to the hospital to see him before he died.
Oh, wow. It's so interesting.
When the Osmond Brothers start going, that's scary.
Yeah, there's a certain people that we kind of reference. And often, I think celebrities die in threes too, right? That's an old wives' tale.
Yeah. So this is okay. So this is a new beginning. So we should get 2 more after this. It's kind of true if you look at the numbers.
Yeah, eclipse seasons. Even, I mean, when you were a nurse, you probably noticed activity with the full moon.
Somebody just said Wayne died last year. That could be true because I thought a brother died.
Oh, thank you. So this is great. Folks in the chat will always keep it clear.
Hi, Nicole. Guys.
Thank you. Oh, I just recommended Nicole a facialist to use, and I think she's commenting on it.
When did Wayne Osmond die? When did Wayne Osmond die? He passed away January 1st, 2025 at 73. Okay. You guys are right. Thank you.
Thank you. It's YouTube and the internet, right? They'll just post something and it gets circulated. So I'm trying to share something.
Okay.
Can I share it? Will it let me? I think you have to click a button on your side.
I do?
Yeah, I think so. Let me see if I can share it. Perfect. Okay. So one film I really liked for spirituality was the film Sinners. Did you watch this recently too, right?
I watched it several times.
Okay, I know this. They did such a good job, and they did really well at the box office. I think.
I wonder if it's going to win the Academy Award.
Oh, that we could have you pull cards for that. That's a lot of Oscar buzz between this, Hammett, and
Did you like Hammett?
I loved Hammett. I'm
going to have to watch it. It's really expensive to rent, so I don't want to rent it right now.
Very cathartic. You really have a big emotional reaction. So, folks, for me spiritually, this scene, the dancing scene of Sinners, does folks in the chat remember? I mean, so folks, if you haven't seen this film, I do recommend it. Beautifully done, timeless, and it's an action film too. So, But the dancing sequence, it was beautiful. I don't know if you were able to, when you watch this, they had all the ancestors of everyone show up while they were dancing. Yeah, it was kind of in the background. And so it
I
was
didn't
like,
even notice it.
yeah, there you go. This actually song is up for Oscar. That's like the big, will this song win the Oscar for best song? And in it, because there was people of Chinese descent, people of African descent, people of I think there was another one too, I can't recall. But basically there was a sense of when you have music and you're joyful, your ancestors come out and celebrate with you. You know, they're dancing with you. Yeah, you have folks, if you haven't seen the scene, it's beautiful, it's incredible, it's so nuanced. So this is something in terms of a film that really captures the spiritual concept of your ancestors are always with you.
Yeah.
Another one is Interstellar. And I don't know if you are familiar. Did you watch it? It's like 10 years old.
It's out with James McConaughey or something.
Matthew McConaughey, Jessica Chastain, when they go into space and they're trying to save Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one thing I like in this film at the very end is they show you a tesseract where the father is trying to communicate to the daughter and he's in the bedroom, like he's going to all the bedrooms. And I feel like this is a great example to show like how our ancestors talk to us or they help us. Like they go to different moments of time and they push something to help us or they give us a little recommendation. So folks, this one was really helpful for me for spirituality. I'm going to share another one, a classic, Matrix. Matrix is a good one about like red pill, blue pill, and awareness.
Yeah.
As well as waking up and how difficult it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish the spiritual awakening is very easy, but it does feel like you want to vomit sometimes. And then I love the film, actually it's Arrival, it's not Gravity. Did you see this one with Amy Adams?
Oh my God, I own it. I watch it all the time.
Yeah, they do a great job.
One of my favorites.
Yeah, they do. Oh, that's right, James Vanderbeek. Okay, so there's already two then. If Robert Duvall and James Vanderbeek, we could look to see if there's a third one. Because they always die in threes. Oh, Cloud Atlas. Yes, Liz Eisen. Yes, that's a good one too, about spirituality. So this one is a good one about higher beings and how they're benevolent. They're not out to get us and hurt us. Like they just, want to help out. The music's really nice. And then also the time component. Like she knows her daughter will, I'm not going to spoil it for folks, but she still has the child because she wants those.
Yeah, she gets a strong, they give her, and the weapon is to be able to see the future. What is the weapon?
Yeah, the weapon is time. The weapon is to relate to time in a different way. So that's also part of it, a different construct of time. And then the last one I have is a television show from the 2000s, I guess. And it's interesting because I think this was like post-Iraq, post-9/11-esque, where we were a little more contemplative about what we're here to do. And I thought this show did a great job of, talking about dark versus light parts kind of in all of us, but also this like greater force that's helping us. Oh, Contact. That's a great one, Wade. That's amazing.
I love Contact. I own that one too.
Yeah. And so that's, let me remove this.
And she did not believe she was a scientist.
Yes.
And then when this thing happened, she said, I can't tell you what it is. She totally kind of changed because of it.
Yeah. All the experiences. What about you, Linda? What films?
Well, one of the first films that overwhelmingly captured my heart was with my dear friend who's now deceased, Olivia Hussey was in, was Jesus of Nazareth.
Oh, yes.
Even though that's a true story and the ending, I thought it was excellently made. And people were glued to their TVs. I think it came out in a series in 1976. Of course, I own that too. But you couldn't wait for the next night that it was going to be on. And it was the guy, Robert something is his name, Powell, who played Jesus, was excellent. But I got to talk to Olivia, who played Mother Mary. And I met her a couple of years before she crossed. And she told me the energy making that film, where they were standing in places that Jesus actually walked was profound.
Yeah.
You know, when he did the Sermon on the Mount, and he was telling everybody, blessed are they that are suffering and all that. He cried when he was filming that, because you could feel it, that the extras cried.
Yeah.
It was so profound. So there was a real, even if like me, who was raised not to believe in Jesus, it connected me.
Yeah, I could imagine. I think even when they made the film The Exorcist, they noticed weird things happening on set too, like in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Of like possessions or weird things moving. Very, very interesting. So folks are putting, oh yeah, Olivia Hussey in Romeo and Juliet. She was just perfection.
She was excellent. Her and her friend, he was excellent. They were just kids when they made that. But she was remarkably beautiful.
Very much so.
I watched that movie over. Oh, I love that musical, Jesus Christ Superstar. I saw that at the Oakland Coliseum with my first boyfriend, and it was profound. It really struck me. The whole Jesus thing struck me, yet I was raised, I saw him when I was 8 years old, but I was raised in an environment that wasn't religious at all.
What was the Charlton Heston film that's like 4 hours long?
I never got into that. Ben-Hur or something?
Yeah, it usually would be played during Christmas. Like it was quite a long one. That one was something that was quite spiritual. Some folks are wanting to see you get low and dance.
Yeah. And Olivia told me she had a real spiritual experience playing Mother Teresa. She said it was very spiritual.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these actors and actresses, when they have to step into...
the Ten Commandments. Buddha said it's the Ten Commandments.
Oh, the Ten Commandments. Okay, not Ben-Hur.
I remember going to the theater with my parents to see it. And I remember I wasn't. And to this day, I've tried to watch it again. It didn't.
It doesn't land. Yeah. No. Oh, very, very... Yeah, that one's a long one. I think it's like 4 hours. So, yeah. What other films or TV shows kind of helped explain what you now know about spirituality?
Well, there's that real good show that actress won Academy Award for playing Queen Mary. Kate, is her name Kate? What is her name?
Kate Blanchett?
Yes.
Yes.
She does that story about being a psychic reader in a
small town. Yeah. I think
that was a good one.
Yeah, there's interesting. Oh, there's also that TV show Medium back in the 90s or 2000s.
My friend Patricia Arquette was.
Yeah, that one did a good job.
Good at that show.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, I just saw a show that I'm like, that really affected me, and now I just lost it. So you were talking about Medium. Jesus in Nazareth. Ghost was really good.
Ghost was really good. Yeah. Whoopi was great in that one too.
And it was funny.
Yeah.
The love, what did he say? The love never changes.
Yeah, they say that it's something similar to an Interstellar, how love is as powerful as gravity.
People are mentioning The Wizard of Oz, and I'll tell you, that was profound at the very end when Dorothy said, "If I ever go looking for my heart's desire, I won't go any further than my own backyard, because if it isn't there, I never really lost it in the first place." And if you think about that, that's how we all should think in terms of connecting to universal consciousness, that if it's not within you, you've never really lost it. So, because so many of us think, if I have this, it'll make me complete. If I am in this relationship, it will make me complete. But no. It's all, if it's not within you, it's never going to happen.
Yeah.
The was good. The Conjuring was good.
The Conjuring was very...
Oh, that's the one. Okay. The one, what was the one, you guys, where was it? What was the one where he was getting the bright light and he could, I think John Travolta was in there.
Yeah. Phenomenon.
And the other one I liked was that young man who turned white. Do you remember that? And then he disappeared in the.
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, it's like the 90s. Was it Michael? No, I don't. Powder. Yes.
Powder.
Powder. That one's a good
That was
one
a
as
great
well.
movie.
Yeah.
Molly, you're a danger girl. Hell yeah. You guys are putting up a lot of good stuff.
Yeah. Sixth Sense is a good one. They do. It's a bit, the scarier angle, but in terms of how people try to come back and give messages.
Yeah.
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 Oh, your Wizard of Oz quote.
Really good. In fact, now you guys got me in the mood to watch Powder again. I don't own that one of all things, but I own so many.
The Fountain. Vivian Heller says The Fountain. That's, I think, with Hugh Jackman. Isn't that one?
I never watched that one. What's that about?
It's pretty good. I think it's him and that woman. Oh my gosh, she was in Constantine. I can't remember. She's British, but I think it was a love story.
Oh, yes, I love her.
Yeah. It's very, very good.
You know who I couldn't get into? Everybody, and it's up for, she's up, she won the Golden Globes, I think. And I love her. She was in one of my favorite movies, Juliet Naked.
Juliet Naked.
That was such a funny movie. Anyway,
yeah,
with Ethan Hawke.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
She was in a movie saying, "If I had legs, I'd kick you."
Yeah, Rose Byrne.
Yeah, I couldn't get into it. I kept watching it, and I just really had no patience for it.
Yes. And she's actually up for potentially winning the Oscar for Best Actress.
She was great as an actress, but the movie itself, I just didn't.
Yeah, it's that kind of the humor of it. I'm trying to think of what was the day after, not the day after tomorrow. One Battle After Another. That was a film that's also.
I don't like that movie.
Yeah,
hey, Constantine was really good, and somebody named the movie that I couldn't think of the name. The Gift. That was Kate Blanchett's movie.
Yeah.
That was you know what's so weird about that? This guy who killed this girl who she saw dead, and then they were blaming her husband for killing her. Well, then I don't want to give it away either, but listen, the guy who played kind of a wacky guy who would go to her, she was very kind to him. And they took him away because he ended up murdering his father. His father had been very abusive. And this guy lured this Kate Blanchett over, not the guy who got taken away, but the other guy.
Yeah.
And he was going to kill her because all of a sudden she knew he was the one that did it.
Yeah. The Gift.
And he knew she knew.
Yeah.
So here comes that kid, and he hits the guy over the head and, doesn't kill him, but knocks him out pretty good.
Yeah.
And then they drag him into the trunk of the car, and he drives her to the police station. And as she's going in, she's looking at him, and he's looking at her. And she'd even given him a baby washcloth to wipe his face with. And she tells the police, his body's in the trunk, can you come out? So-and-so help me. And they look confused that the body was in the trunk of the guy who, killed his wife. And that guy wasn't there. He was gone. Yeah. And then they called her in the office. They said, well, listen, we got something to tell you. She said, yeah. She said, your guy hung himself in his cell. There's no way that could have been him. That was the best movie, you guys. It's called The Gift.
Oh my gosh. So it was like an apparition.
Resurrection with Ellen Burstyn. That was good. Field of Dreams was good. The Haunting was excellent.
Oh, Stay with Ewan McGregor. Oh, that one's a good one too.
I gotta watch that. I've never seen that one.
Yeah. Lucifer on Netflix makes you think about what's evil and what's not. Carol,
I've watched that on and off. It's a good show, but I don't know why.
I do love Constantine. I can watch that again and
I
again.
watched that. I own it. I have it on my TV. I own it on DVD. I love that show.
I love that. The battle.
I love how he started going up to heaven and he puts his fingers up like this. And the devil grabs him and pulls out the cancer.
I love that. And the tar, the black tar that they show with that, it really, yeah, because it's, it's not literally real, but it is real in terms of whether we choose love versus fear. Are we being at our highest self? Or are we choosing the easier path? And so, yeah, Keanu Reeves is a gift. He's such a, he also was in The Matrix too. Yeah, he helped a lot with that.
He's a very spiritual person. I'm going to tell you right now. He's an excellent human being.
Yeah.
Doesn't live, high on the hog. He takes things easy. He loves the movies he does. I watch anything he's in. What was that other John something he was in?
John Wick, the John Wick series. Yes.
Agnes of God with Meg Tilly. That was Nicole says he's a snack.
He's a snack. Oh, The Lovely Bones. That one's really, that's a little darker, but it was about
scary,
yeah, it was great to, yeah, Joe Black.
As soon as she died, the young girl, somebody was jogging down the street and saw her running past.
Yeah.
But she was
yeah. And that's also that time where we were starting to find a lot of darker stuff, like people holding people for captivity for quite a bit. I remember there was those 3 women in Ohio or something.
Devil's Advocate was good.
Yeah. Curious Case of Benjamin Button. Yep.
This one was really good. City of Angels with Meg Ryan.
Yeah.
I don't remember Benjamin Button.
Oh, that one's good. That has Brad Pitt and Kate Blanchett. They're both in that. It's like a different way of, 5 people you meet in heaven. Oh yeah, there's some good books too. The Alchemist is a great book to talk about going on your path and the resistance that you'll occur.
Gandhi was good. Yeah, I never saw The Last Temptation of Christ. I heard it was too tough.
Oh, interesting. Is that the one, the Mel Gibson one?
Yeah.
The Last Temptation. Okay, yeah. The Green
Mile.
You
know what movie he did? Did you guys see that movie where it was done in some forest land? The panther. There was a panther involved. God, that was a good movie.
Like an anaconda? City of God.
No, it wasn't Anaconda. It was something else.
Oh, A Wrinkle in Time. That was a good one. That had Oprah and Reese Witherspoon and Mindy Kaling, and they talked a lot about choices and dark versus.
And that Michael with John Travolta was very good.
It's very, very good. Interesting. What else? Yeah, a lot of it helps, when you have these. I mean, I don't really see a lot of TV and films. Hammett, when you watch it, it's going to be very spiritual.
It is?
Yeah, it's very spiritual. Yeah. It's
not was there a movie you saw?
Yeah.
When you left, you couldn't get over it. It hung with
I would say Hammett. I would say Hammett more recent because I have no notes for it. It's just perfect.
Wow.
It's perfect from beginning to end. I watched the Wuthering Heights one, the one, the romance one. That had a really good acting in that one too.
The new one?
The new one.
You already got to go see the new one? I want to go see it, but my boys won't go.
It's very, it's funny for me to say this, but I expected more sex in the film. I was expecting more people to be naked. They were not. So it's done very well, but it's almost like they did more restraint. It was more about restraint in that one.
So comparatively, the first black and white one that everybody loved was Sir Laurence Olivier. Ooh. Which one was your favorite? That one or this one?
I have not watched that other one. This is modern. It's just a modern film. So I have not seen, I think there's 2 Wuthering Heights, right? There's the one you're referring to, and there's another one with that British guy.
Sir Laurence Olivier.
Okay, then maybe that's another one. Maybe there's 3 Wuthering Heights. There's the guy who was in he was Voldemort in Harry Potter. he's, oh my goodness, I should Google this. It's got Juliette Broche.
Oh, this is a more recent one then.
Yeah, yeah. So I think there's basically 4. Yeah, Ralph Fiennes. He was in Wuthering Heights, like in the 90s.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, there are 3. Okay, thank you. Thank you,
Oh,
folks.
by the way, Ray Fiennes was just in a movie that I saw with my son. I don't know. It was the weirdest movie.
Oh, the Bone Temple, right?
The Bone Temple.
Yeah.
And you see his private area through the whole thing. He's walking around butt naked. And this big guy that had was a zombie that he was trying to turn around and give him human aspects again.
Yeah.
He was huge. My God, I don't think I've seen a ding dong that big before. It was huge. I couldn't stop looking at it. But yeah, everybody's walking around naked. I'm like, holy cow.
There was, I think Michael Fassbender did a film like 10 years ago, and people had the same reaction. They were like, wow.
He was, oh, you know what was good? Is it Michael that was in that? Or no, it was, who was in that? He was young and he's been in show business for a while. But what was the name of it? Empire of the Sun?
Empire of the Sun. Let me Google it.
I think it was a Spielberg movie.
Oh yeah, Empire of the Sun, War in Action. Oh, Christian Bale.
Yes, that was a good movie. It changed you. It stuck with you after you saw it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a war film, Thin Red Line. And they often talk about war and why are we fighting? Like, what's the point? And what does it mean to be in neighbors, to be in community? What does it mean to care about each other? Oh yeah, The Dark Knight. That's interesting. I could see that being a bit spiritual too, about good versus evil.
Requiem for a Dream. I don't know if I saw that one.
That one's a good one. I recommend that. Requiem. Yeah, it's actually a book too. They did a really good job to make the movie.
Wow. You guys have got some good stuff. The others with Nicole Kidman, that was the scariest movie for me was The Exorcist. I was newlywed with my husband, Charlie. We went to the Oakland Theater. He was getting ready. He was called out. He was in the Navy. So he was leaving like the next day. And I had to go back to the apartment by myself, and I couldn't sleep for a couple of days. I was so scared. And the other movie that scared me, I watched it with my mom. Every once in a while, my mom would be watching a show in her bedroom. And I remember going in a room and laying down on her bed. And her and I both watched, was it The House on Hill or?
Oh, The House on Haunted Hill. Yes.
Yeah, with Julie something.
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
No, that wasn't as scary as the first one.
Okay, the original. Okay.
The noises, and she was saying the house was calling for her, and you didn't really see a ghost or anything, but you could hear at one point the doors were pushing in. Oh my God, that was the best. And I remember feeling ice cold. I was so scared.
Yeah. There's the Japanese films, The Grudge and The Ring.
Yeah, those are scary.
And they often would involve watching a film in the plot. So when you're watching it, it was very, for me, one of the scariest films was, I think, The Sixth Sense, but it wasn't just because it was like the ghost. It was also about death. Like, I think that was why it was a bit intense.
My son got really spooked by one of those Japanese with the girl that comes out of he had a hard time with that. I think he slept with me. He was scared. The Innocents with Deborah Kerr. Oh, that was a good movie. Did you ever see that? Deborah Kerr was the nanny.
No, I'm writing all these down.
That was so good.
Sheenist, The Seven. Oh yeah. 7 was about the 7 deadly sins too. It was very visually scary. Brad Pitt again. There's a little Brad Pitt. Some of these Brad Pitt films we haven't seen.
Isn't Gwyneth Paltrow in that?
Yeah, Gwyneth Paltrow's in it. It's about the 7 deadly sins, and it's about like serial killers and darker parts of life. So, very, very good. Rosemary's Baby, very scary. That's really creepy.
Last Temptation of Christ.
Yeah. I did like Sinners. I thought Sinners and Hammett was like the top 2 films.
I'm going to have to watch Hammett. I haven't watched that yet. I couldn't get through. It's streaming, but I couldn't get through the If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. I just couldn't get through it.
Yeah, that one's like a dark.
And that one, the other one with Leo.
Yeah, One Battle After Another. Yeah.
I did watch the whole thing, but it was too chaotic.
It is very, very chaotic. It's kind of meant to be like a comedy, but an action. Very unique. Yeah, it's kind of like, oh yeah, Everything Everywhere at Once. You know what? That's a good one. Thank you, Shooting Star, to bring it up. That's a good one to talk about, like other dimensions and other timelines we could be on. That one's
Carrie was a good one. Somebody said The Entity. What was that about? That sounds familiar.
I don't know. I'm going to Google that. Oh, it's a poltergeist film.
The Entity.
1982. A horror. Oh my gosh. It's interesting how horror is an aspect of spirituality. Like that is around spirits. You know, for me, I think I've mentioned it before. The darkest spirit I ever interacted with was a child. I had my mom invited a neighbor's daughter over. A neighbor and her daughter came, and that child had such dark energy. But otherwise, I really haven't encountered really dark spirits.
Oh, Barbara Hershey, and she was being sexually assaulted by the Entity.
Yeah.
It was based on a true story. That was spooky.
I think they did a modern version of that too. They redid What Lies Beneath. Oh my gosh, that's an amazing one. I love that.
Was that the one with Michelle Pfeiffer?
Michelle Pfeiffer and Harrison Ford, and that one is done so well. I can watch that again and again.
I have that on the TV all the time.
Yeah, that one's so good. Especially when people come back. Like I've had astrology sessions where someone will come in and they'll just they want to give a message, they want to say something, and then once they do, they just feel released. And so it's interesting when people feel they have unfinished business. Dark spirits. Oh yeah, that one's a good one too. Thank you, Susie.
Somewhere in Time. Oh, I love that. Somewhere in Time. I own that. I watch it 10,000 times.
Yeah, all good names are taken. That was actually a child. It was a human child. She was like 6 or something, and she had the darkest energy I've ever experienced.
When there's someone you were reading?
No, I was in my mom's house. This is like almost 10-15 years ago. I was in my mom's house. A neighbor came over, and my mom was giving her tea and just sitting them up, giving them biscuits. And then I come in and I see the daughter next to them, the 2 adults, and just darkness. It was just like you could feel it. It was it's interesting. It was almost like a high-pitched noise, but it wasn't a sound. It was like a feeling of like cold and density. Like I don't, that was the closest thing. And I was just like, oh, I don't want to be around. It feels weird.
Did she give you a weird look?
Yeah, she did. She did kind of, it's not like her head was spinning or her eyes were different, but it was just like, you could tell how she was watching people and interacting. It wasn't a child. It wasn't a child, going and having, it was something more, I don't know, just different. Yeah. Otherwise, that doesn't
happen that often. I've had my experience, but it was with a man.
Oh, really? What was it?
Yeah. Well, I was reading cards in a beauty salon. This is back when I first started doing readings. I would get a little money. You would donate some money for nursing school. And I was in the back, and somebody said, they knew who this person was, but didn't really know them. And so I sat down with him. I could feel the evil just reeking from him. And it scared me. What I wanted to do was get up and say, never mind, I can't read you. Mm-hmm. But I faked the whole reading. Thank you, Martha. I faked the whole reading I'll do this. Yeah. But when he left, I told everybody, oh my God, I faked the reading. Because he left in a good mood because I gave him a bunch of books.
Yeah, you told him.
ended up like a week later or something, he had murdered a couple of people. So he was on his way to murder. And I could feel it, taste it, smell it.
Oh my gosh.
You know, the other movie I really like that I watch a lot again and again is Don't Look Up.
Oh, the one on it's about aliens, right?
No, it's about a comet coming to Earth.
Oh yeah.
And
Jennifer Lawrence.
it kind of tells the truth. It would be like if Trump, because of Trump,
Yeah.
you know, she was having an affair with someone. She wanted to be a judge. Who is the actress? She's very famous. She's won a whole bunch of Oscars. She played the president of the United States.
Oh, in that one. Oh, is it the girl from X-Files?
No, Leo was in it.
Yeah, Leo was in it. Is it Kate Blanchett again?
Huh?
Is it Kate Blanchett again?
Kate Blanchett was in that, but who's the other actress? Very famous.
Oh, Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep was the president. Okay. Yes.
And then some guy who was a bigwig like Bill Gates decided, no, we don't want to. They were going to nuke the thing and save the Earth, but he said, no, it's got a whole bunch of things in it that we can make money from. So he made them cancel that, and he built these bots to go up and land on it and drill. And all the bots ended up getting pushed off, and it ended up hitting the Earth and destroying it. In the meantime, they took their own private satellites or whatever to get off Earth before it was destroyed. And it was a good movie. It had a meaning too. It was showing the ugliness of mankind.
There's another comet hitting Earth and we're all gonna die film. I remember Kristen Durst was in it. It was in the 2000s, and I think Melancholia. And in that film, they talk about people who were really awake in life could be more depressed. But then when big life events happen, they're like some people who are better in a crisis could maybe be more dysfunctional in regular life. But when big things happen, like you must know your friends, like some people are like they have their life together, but if something big happens, it completely derails them. Right. Yeah. But some people know what to do. Like they can go to a car accident and help guide traffic, or they're able to do things. Yeah. Very interesting. Oh, Sandra watched Sinners and Hamlet too. Yeah. Sinners is very
I love Sinners. I've watched it a couple of times.
I think it's very spiritual too. I think he even knew he was making something very spiritual as he was making it. What's the movie with Meryl Streep where you have to defend your life after you die?
It's called Defend Your Life.
Oh, okay. Oh, interesting.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa. Yeah, there she is. Yeah.
So, was there something else you were going to tap into?
I'm curious about, you want to do the Oscars a bit? You want to see out of the 3 contenders, a day after, one battle after another, Hamlet or Sinners, which one will win the Oscars?
I can't seem to get that correct when I do the cards.
Oh, you do? Okay.
I'm like, because I already have prejudice towards a couple of them.
Okay, so, got it. You have a vested interest. Okay.
Yeah, because like when I do, remember I picked the Seattle Seahawks to win, but remember I'm not invested in it. So I got it right. I can get things right when I'm not invested in it.
Okay, you're more attached to it. Actually, I have a question for you. So we might have talked about this before, but do you think evil exists?
Yes.
Okay.
That man was evil.
Yeah. And do you think they're like born evil, or they?
I've been in a haunted place. I can get some of that oppression.
Okay, in a space.
Yeah.
Interesting. Do you think people are born evil, or do you think they choose evil?
Somebody just said the Melania movie is one of the scariest. I didn't see it. I don't plan on
I heard it. It's a lot of fashion. It feels like a music video. Like there's really good music in it. And I hear that she wears really nice, it's like she just made the movie to wear really nice clothes the whole time. Oh, defending your life. I see it. Very good.
So thank you, Lisa.
Well, then I think that is it, Linda, in terms of films and
Now,
TV
when are
shows.
you and I hooking up again?
I think we're in about 2 weeks, we're gonna cover March's astrology. So well, let me actually talk a little bit about the eclipse, folks, because
Yeah, the
tomorrow
one that's coming up.
yeah,
Is it tomorrow?
let me just give
Holy
folks just a
shoot.
little bit more support, because folks, this week, the astrology is bananas. I don't are you feeling it, Linda, yourself?
Not at all.
Oh my goodness.
If anything, I feel real upbeat and happy.
Okay. Oh, wow. That's great. I'm pulled sideways. Like, it's pretty, very especially right when I go to sleep, like, oh my gosh, it gets really loud and noisy. But let me
Although my ears have been ringing, they usually don't ring, but
okay.
they'll ring before a good sized earthquake.
Oh, interesting. So, yeah, some folks are saying that with this, the eclipse season, there might be an earthquake that might occur. Um, oh, someone else says they've been extra productive. Oh, well, that's good. Yeah, big energies. Let me see. Can you press the button on your side to share it
Sure,
again? I
sure.
think I have to do that. Okay, let me go back over here. So folks, we are at eclipse season. That's tomorrow. We're already in the orb of it. And with eclipse
We could feel some of the effects now, all the way up through a week from now, right?
yes, it's a week before, a week after. I mean, honestly, it's a 6-month period, so we're really gonna be processing it for 6 months. And this is also, as I mentioned before, really not good for Trump. He's having really bad health issues potentially. So I think last week he slurred his words. He didn't know how to say um, discernible or something like that. And a lot of people on YouTube, like medical experts or whatever, they said it's actually a sign of dementia. That what he had, the way he slurred the word, it was not about mispronouncing, or it had to do with cognitive issues. So folks, watch, when you see what Trump will do this week. Big energies. It's a new moon eclipse. Solar eclipse is a new moon to the 10th 10x. Very powerful energy, but a lot of clarity happening too, because Mercury in Pisces is trining Jupiter in Cancer. So there's a lot of positive energy associated with it. But just be gentle. And you mentioned it too in the past, Linda, about like what are eclipses? What are you supposed to, how you're supposed to orient to it? You're not supposed to do anything with eclipses. Eclipses is when an external force comes in and redirects you. This is not meant to be where you grab the wheel, because if you do, it's like you'll hydroplane. You'll just spin out and spin out. This is a point where you're just supposed to let go and just see where you get redirected towards. So it's
Right.
about surrender. It's not about control. It's not about doing anything. And so we're in it. This is also Happy New Year. Like for folks, the lunar year, it's going to be the beginning of the fire horse. So a lot of new energy, a lot of new starts. We're going to feel a lot of shifts, I would say, between now and April. Um, and that's just a lot of energy. And then I mentioned on our call before, but February 20th is a big one too. So we have February 17th, February 20th. It's 1 in a 6,000 year event. Basically, you're having this energetic shift, this kind of a chiropractor kink that happens, and then you're going to see how it will change for you in April. So something will shift now in February 20th, but you won't get the data back about what it really is till April, till Aries season, because a lot of this is happening, setting itself up in Aries. So very big energies, but also, let me remove this from the stage. It's Saturday, I believe, Jupiter and Venus will trine. It's a very positive energy. If you feel called to buy a lotto ticket, it's a good day to potentially buy a lotto ticket. So, folks, just make it to Saturday. If you're feeling big energies, if you're feeling big, stuff happening, just make it to Saturday, and things will be much better. Yeah.
Weather-wise, like I said, it's pouring down rain here, but it's hot over in the Midwest. It's weird.
Yeah. I think we're having rain for a week. It's not gonna let up
Yeah,
anytime
it
soon.
doesn't end till Sunday.
Yeah. Even
But I'm
the
not complaining.
mountains.
It's not Armageddon rain like that last storm we had. It comes, it might rain hard a couple of seconds and then it keeps going.
Yeah. But the ground is also very saturated right now with water, so it's like we'll have to watch in terms of how it is for flooding and stuff like that.
Oh, Southern California, yeah. Martha's saying it's pouring. I saw on the news, Southern California is getting hit hard. I'm feeling more earthquakes in Southern California too. I don't know
interesting.
what that's about,
yeah, we also, I mean, Nicole can talk about it. There was a point where we had like, I think 8 earthquakes in an hour here. So it was like,
oh yeah, where she lives in San Ramon. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been pretty intense here in terms of all those.
Oh, they canceled my grandson's baseball today. Yeah, it's too wet.
Yeah. Oh, Dib said 3 Body Problem is a good one. That's a good one too on Netflix. It's a television show and it talks about like other dimensions. Very,
oh,
very
wow. What's it called again?
3 Body Problem.
3, the number 3?
Yeah, 3, yeah, and then body and problem. And it's basically, I think it's the 3 bodies as if we have 3 suns at once. Do they crash into each other? Something like that.
That looks interesting.
Yeah, it's visually very.
Channel, or I'll just do the voice thing, 3 Body.
Yeah, 3 Body Problem, and it's Netflix. So, oh, Nicole, you've been having headaches. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, this eclipse season is just something.
Drink a lot of water, baby.
Drink a lot of water. Yeah, rest.
I'm not seeing flooding in Maine. Are you? I'm not seeing flooding in Maine.
You know, the astrology of February, a lot of things are butting up with Uranus and Taurus. So there's something with earth energy. So either earthquakes or flooding or natural disasters.
And don't forget the sun is giving out all kinds of
solar flares.
Solar flares.
Yeah. We're a very interesting time because I think
very interesting.
The solar flare is like once in every like 50 years or something. We're at this really interesting apex.
Makes me worry about people getting radioactive poisoning.
Oh, interesting. Like wear more sunscreen.
Yeah. Oh, you know, I want to tell you, just by accident, I saw a commercial for, they did a series. In fact, I saw the actual actors that played Carolyn Bessette and JFK Jr.
Oh, I love, did you watch it yet?
I've watched the 6 that came out. They have more coming out.
Okay.
It's a series. What channel is it on? I can't remember.
Okay, yeah.
Or you can get it on, it's Hulu, and there's another one that I don't get any commercials.
Yes. It's
Disney Plus.
Disney Plus, yes. Yes. I watched, so I think Ryan Murphy has the new love story show with JFK Jr. and Carol Bessette. I watched it. It's so good. It is
but we still got more to go.
Yeah, there's 7 more episodes. So yeah.
Yeah, and then the other one I watched, but there's no more episode, is The Pit. I love The Pit.
Yeah.
That's how I used to live as a nurse in a county facility. It was gruesome.
It's a good metaphor for life. Like you just have to run with it and you can't really, control things. Like it's just such an interesting
well, like that movie I watched, and I'm going to watch it again, because when you rent with Amazon, you get to rent, you own it for a month. Unlike other places, one day you got to watch it. But the one thing I liked about that movie is that it does show the good and the bad. Remember how someone ripped his mask off of him so they could have it? You see how people get desperate and they'll do terrible things?
Yeah, the darker part of it.
So The Pit has got 15 it's in season 2 and 15 episodes, but they only have put on 6 episodes.
Yeah, and I think they did a sweep with the Golden Globes. They won almost everything.
Oh,
so it's very, very.
The Golden Globe is where Noah saw George Clooney.
That what was it? ER? That was the show they both were on. That was a good one. There's actually one other thing. There's a film Steven Spielberg is putting out this year called Disclosure.
Oh, that looks good. It's coming out in June.
It's coming out in June, and it's supposed to be about, I guess, if we realize aliens exist, or if we, sometimes I think these Hollywood filmmakers sort of know, some other things that we don't know of, and they just basically peek a little bit about it with stuff. Like, I think Steven Spielberg knows stuff bigger than what we do. Even Christopher Nolan films like Interstellar, they seem to be hinting at some larger ideology.
Now, listen, I saw Lincoln Lawyer with Matthew McConaughey. So
that's the film. Yeah, there's a TV show that just got released on Netflix that people like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a
I
really
don't
good.
really watch that much TV, or if like something like this, what I would do is go set it for taping and then
Okay.
watch it later.
Yeah, I think they have like 8 episodes, so it's a big thing you can just binge and
You
watch
guys
all.
remember when that Dr. Oz tried to do that show at a hospital and he had to cut it short because all the doctors hated him?
Oh my gosh, I did not know. I don't have a good feeling about Dr. Oz. Even, Deepak Chopra that kind of came out with the Epstein files, I always never had a good feeling about him.
I never liked him either.
Yeah, it's
And you know,
so
the one who was kind of a cat was Wayne Dyer. I don't think he's in the
Yeah,
Epstein.
that's what I heard. I used to listen to him when I was really young, and then I heard, there's even the guy who wrote the book, The Body Keeps the Score, uh, Dr. Van Bessel. It's a famous book. It's basically been on New York Times bestseller, but apparently he was mean to his female coworkers, and he got kicked out of his own organization.
Wow.
So, yeah, I know someone could be really brilliant, but if you're an asshole, like, it's just it
That's like
really
John Travolta. You know, back when I first met John Travolta,
Yeah.
long story, but he was a pompous little bitch, just as pompous. At that time, he was with Marilu Henner. And he actually talks about it. He got so wrapped up in his own. He had those fantastic movies, Urban Cowboy, Saturday Night, all those. And he just thought he was a cat. He pulled his white Rolls Royce at the front of the entrance to the club he was at. And then, you know, he did the baby shows with Bruce Willis, you know, and
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
yeah, he was getting these low budget films and he was like a nobody. And he's got a little taste of something because when he actually got rave reviews for Quentin Tarantino's movie, he broke down crying. And he changed after that. He became more nice towards.
Yeah, they could be quite high on their supply, and not really know what they're thinking.
Kelly Keith just said, Linda, was that the time you was dancing at the club trying to get his attention? Yeah, that was the embarrassing time. I went out. My friend was playing drums it was Richard Marx's opening party for releasing his new album. And John Travolta was there. Barry Manilow was there. There was a whole bunch of famous people. Anyway, they had a little dance stage, not very big. And Travolta sat down. His entourage was full of young men.
Yeah.
And Marilu Henner was just the sweetest thing. She was talking to people. She was just as kind as can be.
Yeah.
And I went out there and I thought, if he sees me dancing on this floor, he's going to ask me to be in his next movie. And I was twirling and dancing. Oh my God, I probably made an ass out of myself. My cheeks were probably beet red. So when I told the story to the nurses on the night shift, they were all sitting there, been laughing. And I said, yeah. I said, and I even did a cartwheel and landed in the what do you call it when your legs are totally spread?
Split. You did a split.
I landed in the splits, but that didn't happen. But I said that to the girl. I said, but the thing is, you don't sweat like that and not have on any underwear, because I stuck so hard to the floor. They had to call the jaws of life to get me out of there. And those ladies laughed so hard. They were crying. They were laughing. One of the charge nurses told me later, she said, you know, I'll be driving with, she was from Nicaragua. I'd be driving with my husband. All of a sudden, I start laughing to myself. He goes, oh, no. What is it, Linda?
Especially he did that Saturday Night video or Saturday Night Fever, the dance sequence.
Well, that's why I was.
Yeah, like they could imagine you.
Saturday night, and he did another one.
Yeah, he did another one.
Yeah.
He's a little odd. I'll just say that.
He never even looked up at me. Every time I turned to look, he never looked at me.
Oh, well, you have a good memory that you went for it, though. You know, you actually you didn't hold back. Like you went completely for it. I have like a different one. I almost was invited to a Diddy party when I was really young, and I can't even imagine. I know I didn't go, but we were in Vegas for girls' weekend. and they were inviting girls to come to.
Oh no.
I know. I can't even imagine if I
What
actually.
made you not go?
My friends didn't want to go. They didn't want to go. It was too
That's
far.
good. You guys got a hit or something.
Now, I would love, maybe they were psychic. I was actually upset at them because I was like, "Oh my gosh, he's so famous. Why would we not go?" But then, it was just too far away from where we were staying at the hotel. So,
Oh my God.
yeah, they would do this thing where, yeah, it was age 12. I was not age 12. I was overage, but it was very, very scary. What about also Tom Cruise is an interesting one because, yeah, he's a Scientologist, but I loved that Mission Impossible film that
I think he's an excellent actor. It's just like Mel Gibson. I will tell you, I love Mel Gibson's movies,
Yeah.
but I don't like the fact that he loves Trump.
I know, it's like you have to kinda hold your nose a bit,
Yeah.
into
I respect Mel because he's such a good actor. I know I don't like his. And the other one, there's a lot of people though I don't mind never watching because they're like John Voight. Who's John Voight? Who cares?
Yeah, yeah.
But I really like and John Travolta turned out to be a nice guy.
Okay, later on in life. Yeah. Yeah, it's very like I'll watch Tom Cruise, but then I have to like donate later or something to kinda get off.
Yeah, Tom Cruise, you know, I don't know that whole Scientology. I don't know what that's about.
It's
But
very.
I'll go pay money for a movie, but I'm not interested in meeting him.
Okay, yeah, you won't subscribe to the whole Scientology bit. I mean,
Even
it's
my guy, but Gerald, what's his name? Gerard Butler.
yes.
You know, when we looked at him in this last movie, God, he's getting aging fast. He must be a chain smoker.
Some people, they really shift, and, like, for example, Matthew McConaughey mostly looks like himself as he's getting older, but some folks, really are even Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're, like, really, really, shifting and stuff, so, yeah, I mean, Tom Cruise has some really good ones. He had the War of the Worlds, the Alien one.
I love that one.
I know, I love that one too. I hate, and I love the recent one he did where he did that fight scene on the airplanes. Like did you watch that one? The recent
Was that Mission Impossible?
Mission Impossible.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you should see it if you haven't.
I watched his Mission Impossible, so I would have seen it.
Okay, it's like the past year. He did this whole stunt on an airplane while it was flying. Like
they were showing a picture of him on a train, and someone took a picture of him sitting on the train ready to do his stunt.
Yeah, it's just so amazing in that regard.
Bye, Lisa. Lisa's got to go. Okay. Nicole, I'll call you and ask you about. She said there's more gossip coming out about Erica Kirk. Yeah. So
I feel like it's going to be a year or so for now. We're going to find out a lot more about what all that was. Yeah.
Oh, you guys, we've been on over an hour, so we'll let you go.
Awesome. Thank you, Linda. I'm so glad we got to take a break from politics and news and just talk a bit more.
That was fun, just hooking up with all the girls and guys just to chit chat.
Yeah.
Love
Bye,
you
everyone. So nice to see you.
Okay. Bye.